or the NASA, which is supposed to be the biggest space exploring agency on Earth in the United States of America, which have the most powerful telescopes to observe the universe. So according to NASA, the universe is so huge and so huge that whatever they could see through their telescopes is only 5% of the total universe. By now they have only discovered just 5% of the total universe. They don't know how huge the universe is completely, but they assume that whatever they could see through their telescopes is just 5% of the total universe. So now whatever I am going to talk is only from this 5%. Remaining 95% they don't even know how much it exists. Of what they saw, of that I will be speaking to explain what is Bruj. So what is Bruj? Bruj means giant stars. Very huge stars. Najm means stars. But giant stars is Bruj. This word Bruj has also been used in Surah Furqan. Surah number 25, ayat number 61, where Allah said, in the heavens we created Bruj and we have placed a lamp giving its own light and another lamp. And that is the moon, the sun and the moon. So Bruj has also been mentioned there. But if you observe how huge, the biggest star that these people have seen in the constellations, it is known as VY Canis Majoris. VY Canis Majoris. It is in the Canis Major constellation. VY Canis Majoris, its size is calculated as 2600 solar radii. Radii is radii, radii. What does solar radii mean? Solar, anything related to sun is solar. 2600 solar radii would mean 2600 times bigger than the sun. Meaning 2600 suns can fit in Canis Majoris. In VY Canis Majoris, which is the biggest star that these telescopes have observed. So how big is that star? 2600 suns can fit in that star. How huge is the sun? So according to the NASA observations, this planet Earth, how huge is planet Earth? So they say, equator, if we have studied our 10th class, we definitely know what is equator. The whole planet Earth, for study reasons, have been divided into longitudes and latitudes. Longitudes are long lines and latitudes are flat lines. So the central flat line, that is called equator, and the equator passes a little below our Sri Lanka. The equator, that is the upper half of the equator and the lower half of the equator. It equally divides the earth into two zones, the northern zone and the southern zone. So now this equator, if suppose you start at any point at the equator and travel round the earth, so the radius of this earth would be 40,750 kilometers. The distance from this point completely, when you travel, it is 40,750 kilometers. This huge is earth, and then you have the longitude also, because earth is a sphere. So this earth that we live, the planet that we live in, the earth, 1.3 million earths fit in one sun. The sun that you see. 1.3 million means 13 lakh earths. They fit in one sun. And 2600 suns, they fit only in this one star, the biggest star, which is Canis Majoris. But when I say this, that this is the biggest star, it does not mean this is the only star. There are billions of stars like this. And where do they exist? Billions of stars exist in our galaxy that we live in, the Milky Way galaxy. The Milky Way galaxy has about 200 billion stars. How much is 1 billion? 1 billion is 1000 million. How much is 1 million? 1 million is equal to 10 lakh. 10 lakh makes 1 billion and 10 lakh make 1 million and 1000 million make 1 billion. So we have 200 Elon Musk has sent a space car. So if the speed of the space car is 3 lakh kilometers per second, so if you sit in that car traveling in 1 second covering a distance of 3 lakh, you will take millions of years to travel from one star to another star. And like this you have 200 billion stars in our Milky Way. And like this Milky Way, according to NASA telescopes, they have observed 250 billion galaxies like this. And all this that they have seen is only 5% of the total universe. This is where we live. This is a place in the universe where you and I are living. So now, وَالسَّمَاءِ ذَاتِ الْبُرُوجِ, by the sky containing great stars, وَالْيَوْمِ الْمَوْعُودِ, and by the promised day. Now this is how Allah Rabbul Alameen wants us to ponder actually. Allah says, not that you people, today you are living in a time when I am giving you an opportunity, the knowledge that Allah has given the human beings today to manufacture equipments and explore the universe Allah created. Discover the things in the universe. When you are observing all this, I am promising you a day when all this will be destroyed. Nothing of this will remain. And it's a promise of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Can you imagine Allah promising something? You think it will ever get unfulfilled? Now, if Allah is promising something. So Allah is saying such huge things. Meaning, what are you then? If this huge universe is going to collapse, if I am going to destroy everything of this universe, what are you? Do you think you will remain there? Absolutely not. And why will all this get destroyed? Something beautiful. You remember? Allah said, I created everything on earth and in heavens for you people to use. I have subjugated it for you, meaning everything in universe is functioning to provide life to you on this earth. I will destroy everything. I will destroy you, and I will do this because I am going to get back everything in a new shape and take accounts from you. I created for you, with you I will destroy everything. For you it was created, with you it will get destroyed. And why was it created? To support your life. Why will it be destroyed? Because you are going to be brought back to the Lord who created the universe, and you are going to give accounts to that Lord, standing and facing all alone Allah Rabbul Alameen. He will be your judge, He will be your advocate on that day. He will be your attorney on that day, fighting